We all love the speed and convenience of fast food. But have you ever stopped to consider the physiological toll of making it a daily habit? It is a choice made in seconds. Yet the impact on your internal systems begins the moment that first bite hits your tongue. Almost immediately, your body experiences a massive, sharp spike in blood sugar levels that forces your metabolism into a state of emergency. Your pancreas is suddenly thrust into overdrive, working frantically to pump out enough insulin to manage this overwhelming influx of glucose. This is not just a temporary reaction. It is a high-pressure event that ripples through your entire endocrine system in a matter of minutes. When this happens every single day, your cells eventually begin to resist the constant barrage of insulin, losing their sensitivity over time. This state of insulin resistance is a dangerous precursor to type 2 diabetes, fundamentally altering how your body processes energy at a cellular level. Beyond the sugar, we have to look at the sodium content, which is consistently sky-high in almost every standard fast food meal. Excess sodium acts like a sponge, causing your body to retain significant amounts of water to maintain a delicate chemical balance. This fluid retention forces your blood volume to increase, which directly puts your cardiovascular system under immense, unnecessary pressure. As your blood volume rises, your heart must work significantly harder, pumping with more force just to circulate blood through your veins. Over months and years, this chronic elevation in blood pressure begins to wear down the structural integrity of your delicate arterial walls. Then there is the issue of fats, specifically the high levels of saturated and trans fats found in deep-fried items and processed patties. These fats do not just provide calories. They actively contribute to the gradual buildup of waxy plaque along your arterial linings. As this plaque accumulates, it begins to physically restrict the flow of oxygen-rich blood, creating narrow passages that impede circulation. This progressive condition, known as atherosclerosis, is a silent process that often develops without any visible or painful symptoms. Because it happens internally and slowly, you might feel perfectly fine while your arteries are quietly becoming less flexible and more clogged. Eventually, this buildup significantly increases your long-term risk of experiencing a major heart event or a life-altering stroke. While your heart struggles with pressure, your digestive system is also facing its own unique set of challenges from these processed meals. Most fast food is notoriously low in dietary fiber, which is the essential fuel your gut microbiome needs to thrive and function. Without that fiber, the beneficial bacteria in your digestive tract begin to starve, leading to an imbalance in your internal ecosystem. A healthy gut relies heavily on diverse plant fibers to maintain a protective barrier and keep your digestion running smoothly. When that fiber is missing, your digestion slows down, and the protective lining of your gut can become irritated and compromised. This disruption often triggers chronic, low-grade inflammation that can radiate outward from your gut to affect your entire body. Inflammation is a silent driver of many systemic health issues, acting like a slow-burning fire that damages tissues over time. You might not feel it immediately, but this internal inflammation can manifest in surprising ways, including changes to your skin health. It can also impact your cognitive function, leading to brain fog and a noticeable decline in your ability to focus throughout the day. Your energy levels may start to fluctuate wildly, leaving you feeling lethargic even after consuming a high-calorie meal. The damage is not just physical. It even reaches into the complex chemistry of your brain, affecting how you perceive reward. High-sugar and high-fat diets have been linked to significant changes in dopamine signaling, the chemical that controls your motivation. When you eat these foods, your brain receives an artificial surge of pleasure that is far more intense than what you get from whole foods. This creates a powerful feedback loop where your brain begins to crave that specific, intense hit of dopamine again and again. Over time, your brain starts to prioritize these calorie-dense options, viewing them as the most efficient way to satisfy your hunger. This makes it increasingly difficult to choose nutrient-rich alternatives, as your brain is essentially being rewired to prefer the processed stuff. You find yourself caught in a cycle where the food you eat makes you want to eat more of the same, regardless of your health goals. It is a psychological trap that reinforces the physical damage, making it harder to break the cycle the longer you continue. It is important to remember that an occasional meal is unlikely to cause any lasting harm to a healthy, resilient body. The real danger lies in the cumulative effect of daily consumption, where the small stresses add up to a significant metabolic burden. Your body is incredibly good at compensating for short-term stress, but it has limits to how much it can repair every single day. When you eat fast food daily, you are essentially denying your body the recovery time it needs to reset its metabolic baseline. This constant state of high alert for your organs is what truly challenges your long-term metabolic health and vitality. Understanding these internal processes is the vital first step toward making more informed, conscious choices about what you put on your plate. It is not about achieving perfection or never enjoying a treat, but about understanding the trade-offs you make with every meal. By recognizing how your body reacts, you can start to balance the convenience of modern life with the biological needs of your cells. Small, consistent changes in your daily routine can make a massive difference in how you feel, both today and years down the road. Think of your health as a long-term investment account, where every meal is either a deposit or a withdrawal of your future energy. Choosing whole, fiber-rich foods helps to stabilize your blood sugar and provides the steady fuel your brain needs to function. Reducing your intake of processed sodium helps your heart relax and lowers the constant strain on your cardiovascular system. Prioritizing healthy fats supports your arterial health and helps keep your blood flowing freely throughout your entire body. Feeding your gut with diverse fibers fosters a healthy microbiome, which, in turn, helps to lower systemic inflammation levels. When you lower inflammation, you may notice improvements in your skin, your mood, and your overall mental clarity. Breaking the cycle of cravings allows your brain to reset its dopamine sensitivity, making whole foods taste satisfying once again. It takes time to undo the habits of a lifetime, but your body is remarkably capable of healing when given the right nutrients. Every time you choose a nutrient-dense meal, you are giving your organs a chance to rest and repair the damage from previous days. This is a journey of reclaiming your health, one meal and one decision at a time, moving away from the convenience trap. You have the power to influence your internal chemistry simply by changing the composition of your daily diet. The goal is to build a sustainable way of eating that supports your body instead of fighting against its natural processes. Your future self will thank you for the effort you put into your nutrition today, as it compounds into better health tomorrow. Stay mindful of the hidden costs of your daily habits and choose the path that keeps your systems running at their best. Your health is your most valuable asset, and it is never too late to start making choices that protect it for the long haul.